In today's video, we are going to make flavour extracts using a non-alcoholic preparation, and today is blueberry. Now, people love to shout about alcohol in ice creams and food, and how you can't give it to kids, blah, blah, blah. Now, don't take this out of context. Vanilla extract has been used in cakes and baking for as long as it's existed, and you give those to your kids every day of the week. So why is it a problem when you put it in ice cream? It isn't. There is an alternative, and that is using vegetable glycerin or glycerin-based extracts. Just so happens that most of the extracts, up until the last 5 years, available in supermarkets have been alcohol-based. They don't often say that, but they are. So now the glycerin types are becoming more popular. It does the same thing, doesn't really make any difference. So here we go, vegetable glycerin extracts. You can buy vegetable glycerin in a lot of places. Don't think you can buy it in the supermarkets yet. You can buy it on Amazon in whatever country it is you're in. You can buy it in some specialized shops as well, baking shops, kitchen shops, that kind of places. You will also be able to buy it wherever you buy your traditional extracts, so vanilla extract, etc. Now, vegetable glycerin, it's a bit of a wording thing. Here's two different types. This is Loran vegetable glycerin. This came from Michael's, which is a craft store. Now, Loran obviously is food grade. Now, this is Now Solutions from Amazon. It's identical in every single way. This is sold as a food preparation one, and this isn't sold as a food preparation one. This is organic and 100% vegetable glycerin, as is this. I don't know if this is organic. It doesn't say. But it is also sold for use in skincare. It's used in moisturizing creams and stuff like that. So for me personally, as long as I'm buying 100% vegetable glycerin in an organic form, if it's not coming in food grade, then I'm happy to use this. You make that choice. If you desperately want to get food grade, then source food grade vegetable glycerin. So with that in mind, there's a couple of things we need to do, and that is we need to change the solution slightly because vegetable glycerin is too thick to extract the flavor profiles from your food, and in this case are frozen. They're not frozen at all. They are freeze-dried blueberries. Let's get these out of the pack. Slightly squishy. Again, just like raisins. They obviously don't smell like raisins, but that's what we're going to use. Now, to extract the flavor compounds from this, we need our solution to be able to permeate in through the flesh and withdraw. Vegetable glycerin is just too thick really to enable that to happen. Alcohol, so ethanol, which is what 90% of food extracts are made with, is thin enough to permeate, and it does a much better job actually of extracting that. So we have to give it a bit of a helping hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a small pan and we're going to put our glycerin in there. So in that goes. As you can see, it's pretty thick. It's kind of, if you've never seen this, it's like a thick syrup consistency. So this is all going to go in here. I'm going to put the whole lot. I'm going to put all of this in here as well. There are a lot of other uses for glycerin. It's supposedly good for your skin and everything. So here we go. This is the consistency. So as you can see, it's quite thick stuff. Now in there, these are both the same size. They're 4 fluid ounces, so 120 milliliters. So 240 milliliters, that's about a cup's worth of vegetable glycerin. We need to thin that down, so we're going to add 1/4 cup of water into that. A 1/4 cup being about 60 milliliters. Let's add some of that in here now. You don't have to be super accurate with it, but what we are doing is we're changing the viscosity of our glycerin so that it can permeate into that fruit flesh or whatever it is that you're making an extract out of. So now that we've got that good stir, it kind of goes this weird slimy kind of consistency for the first few minutes. That is fine. So now we are going to get our blueberries in here. How many do we have in here? This is 120 grams, so just 4 1/4 ounces in weight. Now, you don't have to put all that in there, but it will make it much stronger. So We're gonna put the whole pack. I got these off of Amazon, lots of different variations. You can, if you get access to blueberries and you have a dehydrator, then make them yourselves. You can do this with fresh. You can reduce the amount of water that you add to your glycerin if you're using fresh fruit, because there's already water in there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this on the hob and we're just gonna gently heat this. And we're gonna gently heat this for at least an hour. So what I suggest you do is you get it up to nearly boiling point. So, you know, your 80 to 90 centigrade, 180, 190 Fahrenheit, something like that. Then turn your heat down onto the lowest setting and then let it tick over for an hour. Once that's done, we'll come back. So after a really good heating, again, just ticking over on the lowest setting for about an hour, we've got this really dark, almost black kind of liquor going on in there with our blueberries. We still have a long time before this is ready. So what we need to do is get this in a container that is airtight. So a good Tupperware container, or, you know, a bottle or something like this. I mean, this is ginormous, but you know, something along those lines. And what we're gonna do is we're simply gonna pour that into our container, pop the lid on, and we're gonna leave this at room temperature for about a month. Obviously, I'm not gonna make you wait a month for this, so here's some I made earlier. This was sat in the refrigerator for just over a month. Incredibly strong smell. God. Strong, strong, strong blueberry taste. So there's probably 250 milliliters worth of blueberry extract here. If you use the numbers that I use in this recipe, do the same for any freeze-dried fruit and just strain it when you put it in here. So this, I use these little doodads, cheesecloth, let it strain through, and then you get this incredible extract that you can use in ice creams, coffees, baking, whatever it is you want to use it as. So there we go, a nice simple blueberry extract, non-alcohol based, so glycerin based recipe. Let me know if you want to see me make more extracts. Quite happy to do it. I love doing this kind of stuff. Not every extract is the same. Things like cherries is an interesting one, so maybe I'll do a cherry extract next time. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.